Hey everyone, it's me, Burberry Devo Jacob, coming to you with Tell It Like It Is, honey! Yes, it is me, yours truly. I'm coming to you this episode. Um, it's just I'm gonna go through a few things that that came to my mind, and I'm like, honey, you gotta tell it like it is. First, I just want to say rest in peace, Trayvon Martin. Um, I mean, the judicial system is very screwed up, and it's going to take us as a people to actually work together so that, things could get back on the right track. Um, this trial, I've been paying attention to this Trayvon Martin, George Zimmerman case since last year. Um, with my job, I deal with cybersecurity and counterterrorism. So, keeping up with a lot of stuff that comes on like CNN, MSNBC, that's my job. I have to stay in the loop with everything. Even if it doesn't really have to do anything with cyber or counterterrorism. But this situation with Trayvon Martin, it kind of hit home. One, I'm African American. Two, I am a male. Three, because it could have been me. It could have been my nephew, my cousin. It could have been a brother. So this case did not just impact his family, whom my deepest condolences and sympathy go out to, because for a verdict to be not guilty in the death of their son is a terrible thing, especially when their son was actually minding their business. So to Trayvon Martin's mother and father, my thoughts and prayers go out to you all, along with the rest of the family. Honey, this world we live in is just, it's something else. And all of those who are raising young men or young women, continue to be firm. Protect your kids at all costs. We don't want the newer generation to have more. We don't want to have more situations where we have more little Trayvon Martins. We don't want that. So we have to come together and do what we can as a people to, make sure that people like George Zimmerman is, I won't say off the street, but justice needs to be seen eye to eye. Because clearly that verdict was not eye to eye. I don't know what they were doing, but it wasn't fair. And for everyone who had their issue with Rachel Gentile, the first witness that the state called, which was supposed to be Trayvon Martin's girlfriend, whom was only a friend. She was never the girlfriend. She was just a friend. Remember, she is not African American. She's Haitian. English is her third language, not her first. So you can't get mad if she sounds a little illiterate or her education isn't up to par with where you want it to be. You have to remember, one, this young lady is 19. Two, she's a witness in a trial of a very good friend of hers. Not only a very good friend, but this trial is being seen everywhere. Could you just can you only imagine what this young girl is going through? And she's not getting too much support, but she's getting so much backlash from African Americans, even from Caucasians and other races. Instead of looking at her as, okay, this young girl, she's young. She's not African American. We don't know what her situation is. She may be ADHD. She may have been in special ed. We don't know. All I do know is that she was a witness. She did the best she could. I cannot hold her accountable for her education. Now, the system failed her, and maybe her parents too. I don't know, because I'm not in, I don't know her. So I can't, like, throw stones at her, because I'm not perfect. And you put me up there on the stand, I may have blacked out and called Dawn West a few bitches and shut the fuck up and get out my face. I'm just being honest. Like, that defense attorney, Dawn West, honey, he was a tough cookie. Not saying, when I say he was a tough cookie, his attitude. I mean, you're defending someone who is allegedly accused of murder. And not only murder, it's of a child. And Dawn West seemed to didn't register that through his head. And only thing I will say and can say is, when the shoe is on the other foot, baby, how the tables turn. Okay? Because that would have been Dawn West's daughter. You know, that 23-year-old that put all that stuff up on Twitter. Just a hot fucking mess. Blonde bitch. She's retarded. Excuse me, I know I'm supposed to be professional at this moment. But I'm just keeping it real, y'all. I'm just keeping it real. I mean, the trial, the state wasn't the strongest. There could have been different questions and cross-examinations that they could have done that would have got out the truth and the real answers. But, hey, thanks for the NAACP. Because guess what? We're going to do our best to make sure that there is justice for Trayvon Martin. And some of the jurors, you have 6 women. 6 women who can actually bear child. 6 women who actually can bear child and lose a child. And you don't find anything wrong with someone's child being murdered. Self-defense when your wounds and lacerations are not even life-threatening. I don't know what evidence the jury was looking at, what case they was listening to. But what I will say, they are getting back at us because of Paula Deen. You know how y'all went off about Paula Deen saying the N-word? Where they said, know what? They don't want to let her get a pass to walk. And that was something she said about 20 years ago. Well, look what happened. I mean, we have to come together. We have to work together. We have to figure this system out for ourselves. As someone said, the system was not made for us. It wasn't. It just wasn't. But I'm going to be back, folks. All right? Bye. Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm back. I actually had to go finish my spaghetti that I'm cooking for dinner. Hold on, text message. Okay. But I left off talking about the George Zimmerman trial. Also, Judge Nelson, girl, Judge Nelson, I liked her. I really did. I thought she was really fair. Some instances, and this is to the defense, some instances she should have been a little nicer to the defense, because if the verdict would have came back guilty, the defense would have tried to use some of the attitude and some of the things she was objecting to in an appeal. So, Judge Nelson, girl, you shut it down. This was the quick, and see, I knew something was wrong with this trial. It was just going too fast. For it to be a murder trial, and you have about 56 to 58 or 59 witnesses, like, it just seemed to be going so fast, like they wanted to hurry up and get it over with. But, this this is really sad. I just pray and hope that the NAACP, the Obama administration, someone, can fix this, get this in order, because this is crazy. Someone's child is dead due to someone who was supposed to be neighborhood watch turn wannabe cop. And that's the other thing. Like, there's neighborhoods in DC where it says neighborhood watch, but you will never see the neighborhood watch approach you. If you're walking from the store, if you got on your hoodie, if anything, the neighborhood watch is looking out the window, giving the police descriptions. You're the neighborhood watch. Neighborhood watch does not say neighborhood security with a gun, or neighborhood guy who lives around the complex who came out his home, got in his vehicle, and followed me around the opposite side of the complex. So, what was the jury listening to? What did they see? Like, I'm confused. I'm confused at the jury because I'm not understanding. Like, and then the other thing I believe, you know how the jury could not speak about the trial or talk about it or mention. I do not believe that all the jurors held to the law. I believe they discussed this trial amongst each other. I'm telling you what I know. If it was in the fucking bathroom, I'm serious. But rest in peace, Trayvon Martin. Anyone that wants to comment on my videos, please do. You catch me on Facebook, Burberry Devo Jacob, Instagram, Burberry Devo, Twitter, Burberry Devo. It's me, everyone, and honey, I just come and I tell it like it is. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy being an outlet for others. Others who don't, can't talk for themselves or don't know how to be real. And that's me. I'm real. I'm real. I'm as real as it's going to get. Okay? I say what I want to say. I do what I want to do. And at the end of the day, I'm happy. I'm not living for no one else but me. Feel me? Now, to switch it up a little bit, let's get into some of the good stuff, girl. Because that's just sad about Trayvon Martin. But let me go to my Facebook friends. And Instagram too, and Twitter as well. I need, for some of you all, I never understood the purpose of Facebook, you being on Facebook and letting everyone know you're in a relationship. First thing is, not too many people give a fuck. Secondly, a lot of your face, and this is from experience, and I'm just being real. I'm guilty of it sometimes, and I'm being honest because I can't live my life living a lie. Sometimes we have Facebook friends who have like the hugest crush on us, and sometimes people trying to holler. Now, you get on Facebook and you let the public, the world, everyone know, oh, I'm in a relationship. You can change your status and shit, and be like, I'm in a relationship. And sometimes you can tag the person you're in a relationship with, and it just causes nothing but drama. And the next thing you know, you're putting up a status about this such and such was in my inbox, getting mad because now I'm in a relationship. First thing is, your business is your business. Your business is not for the World Wide Web. If I'm not getting paid to put my business out there, I'm not going to tell it. Okay, I'm just keeping it real. And like I said, sometimes I'm guilty. But there comes a point in time where you just have to chop it, stop. Like, come on, we don't care. Like, I personally don't care if you're in a relationship. Because to me, and I've seen this throughout, I've been on Facebook since, like, oh my God, 2006. I've seen so many times people will put that they're in a relationship with this person. Months later, 6 months later, a year and a half later, the relationship is done. After all of this broadcasting, your relationship clearly is not helping no one else on here. If anything, it's like, okay, what are they trying to be saying? Before there was Facebook, MySpace, Black Planet, and all this other stuff, relationships used to be semi-healthy. Like, it's too much business being put on social media, and then you get upset when you got these random ass people going off on you. You didn't accept these random ass friend requests. You have random ass people sending you cuckoo messages because they're mad because you're quote unquote happy or quote unquote dating. Like, I mean, do whatever you want to do. Do you live your life? But at the end of the day, do me a favor. Just think about it. Does my relationship being broadcast on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, will that benefit anyone? I'm serious. Will it benefit anyone? Just anyone. I mean, you being happy is not conditioned to the internet. That's what I'm trying to get people to understand. Your happiness does not start from Facebook. I mean, if you on a dating website, maybe your happiness started there, or maybe from that first date, second or third date. But your happiness just doesn't start from you putting your business on Facebook. I'm just keeping it real. Sometimes I'm guilty of putting a lot of my business on Facebook. But I've calmed down. I've learned that not everything is for everybody. And not everybody is my friend. There's a lot of people that claim to be my friend, but they'll laugh in front of my face and then talk about me behind my back. And I always say, if you can't do it in my face, you're weak. You're weak. Because anything that I say or do, I can say it to your face, in your presence. Because it's all about being who you say you are. And a lot of people aren't who they say they are. And I definitely am not the one who lives behind a shield. My life is, I like it to be a semi-open book because I don't have nothing to hide. But certain things I don't put out there anymore because it's not for everyone to know. Living a healthy life requires you to have minimum drama. And in order to have minimum drama, you have to cut out some of the negativity, some of the stupid shit, and some of the stupid people. And some people don't know how to do that. But I had to learn the hard way. It's either you cut off some people, you cut out some things, or you're going to cry every night. You're going to be just miserable. And that is a terrible life to... Misery is terrible. And a lot of people, they don't understand it until they go through like this time in their life where they see it's nobody but them. And they have to try to figure out an escape route. Because they're like, I can't take this. But I'm here to say, changing your surroundings, changing who you are, bettering yourself, making sure you're happy and maintaining a healthy life That is number one. And a lot of people, they are searching for love, but they're searching for love, but they aren't stepping outside of the box. You see this? This is four sides, like a rectangle. You have to take away one side. It doesn't matter which side. You have to take away the sides to this to let yourself out. Step out of the box. You cannot look for love, but condition yourself to what your lust may want. Step out of lustful ways. Seek something that's different. Different but tolerable. That's the key word, tolerable. Because some people ain't tolerable, honey. Ugh! Ugh! I am so serious. Step out your box. A lot of the people that I see that are in relationships, straight or gay, and they last long, it's because they stepped out of their box. It's not what they're used to, but it's something that they can learn to be used to and to learn to deal with. But I'm no relationship expert. I'm no psychiatrist, no psychologist. I am just Burberry. Shit-a-doo. But I'm serious. If you want love, step out the box. Be comfortable with who you are. Love yourself enough to know that no matter what, I'm going to be happy first. I will seek and wait for love to find me. And when it does, we shall mend together and be one. As one, we shall be happy. I'm serious. I am so serious, people. But I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. Like I said, inbox me on Facebook. If we're friends on Facebook, don't be scared to send me a message. I will definitely speak for you. If there's something you want me to get out, I'll say it for you. And let me tell you something. I am so real. Give me the name of the person. Give me the name of the give me the situation. Tell me about it. And I will get the opinion from my viewers. And I'll also give you my own opinion. My tell it like it is, honey, opinion, honey. You know what I'm saying, champ? But it's been real. I love you all. I don't hate anyone. I dislike some people. I dislike some of their ways, as some people feel about me. But it's been real. And I always love doing this because I love, to have my opinion out there. It's nothing like a true opinion. But my phone is ringing. Talk to y'all later. Smooches.